Faculty Divisional Delegates for Women's Empowerment and the Promotion of the Family, Karina Takere Zonguti, launches this year activities to mark Friday's International Women's Day celebrations in the town of Limbe. Plus, while flames in Boya ravaged 3 apartment buildings at the Great Support neighborhood of the town, leaving heavy material damages as the incident that occurred yesterday, Sunday, 3rd of March 2024, is one yet to be desired. On to sports now. Dinamo FC, Canon Sportif, Coton Sport, Young Sport, Fosro Yazoo, Star Reina and Colomb are now the 8th team to qualify for this season's 2023-2024 playoff at the MTN Elite One Championship after a fierce competition from both sides. Those were our major stories. Good evening to you all. You are welcome to High Prime of Monday, the 4th of March 2024. For presentation, I am attending Larry Kevin Tabot. We start off with this story from the town of Boya, where community and national development is key to everyone to participate in order to fast-track their community and their nation at large. This is the case of some young persons in the town of Boya, precisely the Moliko neighborhood, who took upon themselves this Monday, the 4th of March, to clear of block gutters that have been blocked as a result of dumping of refuge in the town. Alice Lekeliango picks interest in the engagement of this youth and not as small.
One of the problems faced in the Boya municipality that has led to bad roads is blocked waterways. In trying to solve this problem, some youths in the Moliko neighborhood, Tahat Malingo to be precise, have taken upon themselves to clean the waterways.
A group of neighbors have decided that today, since it's Monday and the activities are slow, we can come out now and do what we can. No, we are not paid. We are not paid. We just feel our opinion upon ourselves. I don't know how much the council can do on its own. So it's up to us as individuals to organize them.
The cleaning exercise carried out this Monday, March 4, is phase 2 of what they did the other time.
We just came out today to clean up the gutters. The gutters along our street. Last week we did the other side, and then we discovered that we did not do this side. The water now was bypassing this gutter this way, and all the water was crossing the road. I was very dangerous for pedestrians. We just came out today to clean up the gutters. The gutters along our street. Last week we did the other side, and then we discovered that we did not do this side. The water now was bypassing this gutter this way, and all the water was crossing the road. I was very dangerous for pedestrians and for motorists. So we decided that we should come out today and try to clean this other side, so that it's clean, and the water now cannot follow the normal channels, because we had one of our neighbors here who volunteered to pour some ground on the road. So he did a good job, but when the rain fell, the water rain was too much. It carried away much of the ground, so we decided that we should come out now and support in our own way that we can. Motorists. So we decided that we should come out today and try to clean this other side, so that it's clean, and the water now cannot follow the normal channels, because we had one of our neighbors here who volunteered to pour some ground on the road. So he did a good.
We remain in Faculty Division of the Southwest region, where the Faculty Divisional Delegate for Women's Empowerment and the Promotion of the Family, Karina Takere Zonguti, has launched activities marking this year's International Women's Day celebrations that will be taking place across the globe. The activities launch that took place in the divisional headquarters of Limbe was one that brought together women of all walks of life who came together to exercise their body, as they say they want to keep fit for Friday's showdown, when the international community will be celebrating the International Day of the Woman. And we pick interest with one of our reporters who reports from the story from Limbe.
The Faculty Divisional Delegate for Women's Empowerment and the Promotion of the Family is officially launching the activities marking the 2024 edition of the International Women's Day celebrations across the division. The ceremony is taking place in the town of Limbe.
We said before, this is already the second On the first yesterday, we had sensitization calls, and today we had the health work. We went from the SDO's office to the old market in Newtown up to Sika Junction, and we got to Church Street, the new market, into Community Field, and back to the SDO's office.
The caravan walk that took the women from all different walks of life from Newtown to Church Street and later on right down to the SDO's office was an avenue of regular exercising. The different participants thrilled by the different activities as they carried out placards bearing different messages, something that the convener dished out on the rundown of activities.
Crucial day because it's on that day that we have the sporting event at the level of the National Comprehensive High School, My One Limbe. And after the sporting event, we will have sack race, egg and spoon race, thread and needle, the 100-meter race, and the football. After that, we will be coming to the Women Empowerment Center in My One, where we have social-cultural activities.
With this launching exercise of the International Women's Day celebrations in Fako Division, the different women in the SETS Division remains resolute in saying that they have a fanfare celebrations come this Friday, the 8th of March.
Beautiful reporting there. We crossed over to this other story. Memorandum of Understanding has been signed between stakeholders of the Lights of Fako project and the mayors of Fako Division. The Memorandum of Understanding that was recently signed in the town of Limbe was under the auspices of the Senior Divisional Officer for Fako, Viam Mekala, as our reporter Daniel Ekomimboa reports from Limbe.
Lights of Fako Association has signed a memorandum of understanding between Fako mayors. The signing exercise that was carried out this Thursday, February 29, 2024, was led by Dr. Mulwa Smith Beke, the vision bearer of the project.
The memorandum of understanding for us, Light of Fako, to work with the councils and then the councils to connect with the local population, because it's not about council financing the project, but council sensitizing the project, and then also on the technical part of the maintenance of the project, the council will come in.
Done under the watchful eyes of the Senior Divisional Officer of Fako, was a moment for him to applaud the project and express government support in assisting the execution of the project.
The association was a good, this important project that we brought to us, and the government has given its go-ahead, its approval. This is the reason why I'm here to represent the government to make sure that the memorandum is signed. I also appreciate the understanding of the mayors. They are willing to give all their support for the project to be executed.
Coming at a time where some villages within Fako still experience inadequate power supply, the signing was imperative.
Important because this project is a campaign against insecurity. So we are fighting against insecurity by installing affordable solar lights in our street in Fako, so that we can have, you know how we have light issues, so you don't want to go outside with darkness. We started this in 2021, and most of us, our family, we live abroad. Our mom is here, she goes back and forth. We're visiting her with our kids. We don't want to be selfish, to say only our mom should benefit from being secured. So what we are benefiting, we should also share with the community. That's what we've learned from our parents.
The chief bearer of the project further calls on sons and daughters within the various sectors to join this move.
On the population to come on board. It doesn't matter if you are a FACO individual or if you are doing business in FACO, if you are going to school in FACO, if you are working in FACO, it's good to get involved, because at the end of the day, you stay in FACO. So even the FACO people in the diaspora, we are calling them to stand strong. If your kid is going to school in FACO, University of Buea, Seka Baptist College, you get involved because you want to see your child be secure. So it's just one man, one lamb. So if you want to tell me, if all of us just buy one lamb, which is 50,000, in the next 2 years, everywhere will be light up.
It should be noted that since the project was launched in 2021, several villages across FACO have been enjoying the facility within their communities.
On to the Northwest region now. The Northwest Livestock Fund, known as CIDINAO, has wrapped up a workshop that was directed towards livestock farmers in the Boyo division of that set region of Northwest Cameroon. The workshop that is geared towards best practices towards the rearing of livestock is one that was initiated by the director of that set institution, who thought it wise to disseminate knowledge to the grassroots, as one of our reporters finds in this report.
The Northwest Livestock Development Fund, CIDINAO, has come to the end of a training capacity workshop for some 30 farmers of the said sector in Boyo division of the South region. The training session that is aimed at poverty alleviation strategy put in place by the Cameroonian government was highly appreciated by the different participants.
Opportunity for us to come and brainstorm on how to better keep fowls in this context. And I'm very happy that people are keeping Brahma already. We want to start Brahma alongside the broilers that you are keeping. And in the course of the year, we have a project that will launch it officially. I'm very grateful that you have come from far and near.
With one of the polemics being the inability to cater for the table birds, the farmers appreciate CIDINAO for coming with technicalities to their aid.
I've been keeping fowls, to be precise, what they were broilers, white fowls, and today I think it's a big opportunity given to me and the rest of the participants to improve on how to keep the fowls. Most especially for me, I'm so much interested in how to compose feed and for the vaccination. In these two aspects,
I'm so grateful because each seminar they do organize, they improve on our knowledge. So I am very ready to take home the new, let me just say the new experience, the new training they are to give us.
The director on his part beckoned on the different stakeholders in the livestock sector to remain open towards knowledge acquisition process.
Certain things that we need to add to what we know. So any idea that you have, bring it. It will help others who have difficulties in one way or the other. Don't minimize an idea that you have that can help us improve on the keeping of those birds. The government has done it wise to help those who want to help themselves, take care of themselves and the children. And that's why we are organizing seminars like this.
With the knowledge gained in this workshop and the distribution of chicks and other medications, CIDINAO remains resolute in making sure that the livestock sector in the Northwest region remains something to be envious of.
You are watching High Prime and we are coming to you live from our main studio here in High Television. We crossed over to one of our headlines as we did mention some 3 apartment buildings in the neighborhood of Great Support in Buea have been ravaged by wild flames. The incident that occurred yesterday, Sunday the 3rd of March, was as a result of a short circuit cable that actually sparked and caused the inferno that consumed the set buildings in the Great Support neighborhood of Buea. Daniel Ekomimpua is just from the scene and now reports.
These are the remains left from a 3 apartment and a granny mill consumed by fire behind the OIC main market in Buea. The fire incident, which broke out at about 10:15 a.m. this Sunday morning, March 3rd, has been blamed from an electrical short circuit that came as a result of a blackout which occurred on Saturday after a heavy rainfall.
This is a blank building in the heart of the Great Support Market just caught fire after the blackout all through yesterday when electricity was restored some 40 minutes ago. Maybe there was an issue concerning the connectivity in the house, and this has led to
Local inhabitants who were around when the fire started struggled to quench it from spreading to other structures. The occupants of the ravaged structures were taken to a calm environment while no human life was lost, but property damaged amounted to thousands of francs CFA.
Part 1 there. We crossed on to culture on a cultural page now, popularly referred to as human statues. Artists who work allows them to stand for several hours, portraying their beauty and plight that many persons are facing in life, has been referred to as a moment of truth and reckoning. As our newsroom reporter Cynthia Latter picks interest in one of these living statues in one of the just ended ceremonies that took place in the town of Buea, and now tells us in greater perspectives.
The uncommon view attracts a lot of curiosity at every performance in Buea, Cameroon. Questions about their aliveness arise always. Once on stage, few believe the performers will move again. It is an art known as the living status. The artist here says he can maintain this realistic status-like position for above an hour.
I train models for this particular art. It's a particular action in entertainment, which is just a living statue. You have to act as a statue to make people believe you're a statue. So you don't need any distractions, you just need to be focused. So I can endure for an hour and above, just standing. I do breathe, but you have to minimize the way you air out yourself. And for my eyes, at least from time to time, you see how big, but you don't notice because I do it snap. That's how it happens.
The viewers who turned out on the occasion of the Mount Cameroon Race of Hope are amazed as they await the return of the athletes. They seem sealed with a lock, yet they are humans. I really appreciate this. I like it a lot. I did not know that they were alive, but when I discovered the move, I sent my wife to go and see that they are true human beings. Today, the recall of the slave trade era and subsequent mental slavery animate the show.
Taking the part of mental slavery, the issues where the racism, the Pokemon, colonizing us, actually teaching our great-grandparents as slavery. But that's not the case now. In these are periods, these are eras of today. You see how people are mentally mad. Even the officer, you be in your office, you are fine, but so that's what I'm trying to do.
We represent the slavery era till people get to understand that we have been in chains for so long. We should learn how to eradicate that chain because till now we are still in chains.
Passion and the zeal to entertain and impact the audience keep the performers going.
Initially, I am a happy person. If I'm a happy person, you should also be a happy person.
Okay.
Me standing outside and making happy. You understand? So I'm happy, other people are happy. They see my art, they like it, and that's how we keep going. I just want to pass out messages.
Living statues is said to have originated in the Renaissance era and were used by royalty in parades and for pageantry for big events. Today, in many parts of the world, the art is done in streets, events, and parties.
On to education on this newscast now. Graduates and freshmen of the St. Monica University Institute of Buea has been called to be disciplined and have integrity in order for them to succeed in this life. The call was made by Professor Beatrice Fonge during the matriculation ceremony and convocation ceremony of that school that took place over the weekend in Buea. As our reporter, Boris Isonowenfo, tells us more.
With that oath taken, these students can now officially see the upper part of the St. Monica University Higher Institute. The matriculation and graduation ceremony of the institution that took place on Saturday, March 2, was presided by the representative of the Minister of Higher Education in the presence of other officials. This is the 11th graduation and matriculation ceremony of HND, bachelor and master's degree students of the institution. The fourth under the mentorship of the University of Douala. A citadel of learning, the St. Monica University Higher Institute provides students with cutting-edge American-style education.
In the past, the population, parents and others had thought that when we say St. Monica University Higher Institute is mentored by Douala, we're just joking. Today is a very important day, and it's an important achievement in the life of the institution to the student also, because as you have witnessed, the ceremony presided over by Douala and Yaoundé will hand in attestations which were signed by Douala. So that is the first thing that now every person will know that St. Monica University Higher Institute is mentored by Douala University.
The university, since 2016 and mentored by the University of Douala, currently runs 4 schools, from the School of Art to Business and Public Policy, School of Science Technology, and the School of Health and Human Services.
Those who are going to succeed there are going to be those that are going to be innovative. We heard about transformative education. And for your information, we actually have a new law in the Ministry of Higher Education. A law that emphasizes on digitization. It also emphasizes on entrepreneurship. Meaning what? Meaning that those students, they can make use of ICTs and create jobs for themselves.
The guest speaker emphasized on discipline and integrity as a paramount importance for their success.
Discipline, integrity, hard work and the fear of God should be their watchword, because these are the things that will drive them either to be excellent educationists, excellent professionals, as well as excellent people in the society. And I think they have had the skills. It's just for them to enhance on that skills and then take it to the society.
As with all good efforts come rewards, as prizes were awarded to meritorious students.
Feels awesome to celebrate after going through serious hurdles, because education itself is not something you joke with, except you're disciplined and you put in all it takes to do it the right way.
As the graduates move into the job market, they have been urged to implement the knowledge and skills gathered at the St. Monica University Higher Institute for the betterment of their communities.
On to our sports page for tonight. Canon, Dynamo, and Cotton Sport, Young Sport Academy, Founder Zoo, Star Arena, and Column are the 8th team to qualify for this year's 2023-2024 playoff at the MTN Elite One Championship after they face a fierce competition from both sides of the divide. As our sports reporter Ngunyu Sonita profiles and presents the stakes and challenges for this 8th team to arrive at this level.
After 7 match days, the 8 final teams to battle at the playoffs for the Elite One Championship, it's already a done deal. Pool A, which comprised of 10 teams like Canon Sportive, Dynamo of Douala, Gazelle, Colombe, Aigle Royal of the Menwa, Union Sportive, PWD, Bamboo Tools, RS Fortuna, and Les Asco, has seen only Dynamo of Douala, which during the season showcased a serious competition as she maintained her first position to qualify to the playoffs, followed by Canon Sportive of Yaoundé with 30 points, Colombe 26 and Gazelle with 26 points are the 4 teams to qualify from Pool A to the playoffs. Meanwhile, Pool B sees the boys of David Paku, Stade Renard, finishing first to qualify to the playoffs from Pool B with 31 points, followed by last year's champions Cotton Sport of Garoua with 26 points, Young Sport and Fuvu Azul with 23 points. While clubs like Victoria United, Avion UMS, Fuvu Club of the Baham, Apaches of Mfu, and PWG of Bamenda and equally the last 6 teams in Pool A will battle for the place down in the weeks ahead. It should be reminded that 5 clubs will be relegated from the MTN Elite 1 to the Elite 2 Championship. Will Cotton Sport of Garoua maintain her trophy? Only after the playoffs that is coming in the weeks ahead are we going to know the 2023-2024 winners of the MTN Elite 1 Championship.
With our sports story viewers of High Television, this is where we conclude tonight's news package of High Prime for Monday, the 4th of March 2024. Thanks for watching and good night from our news studios.